Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the canyon. Welcome back to a nice, it is indeed a lovely evening. You are in my future watching your own past, because clearly for Wheelin Wednesday, we'd up at about 4 p.m. Pacific. We had to do this in advance, did we not? We did. You know what we haven't done? We haven't turned the lights on. Well, we've turned a little bit of the lights on. We've got this gentleman's got his light. Look, he brought his own lights with him. Kind of blows the balance, does it not? It's been a long hot minute. Our Genum has not been on the rocks since the Wheelin Wednesday, the first week of the Crawlympics. You forget how much of your vision you use during the day. Let me pop some lights on, and we'll see if we can't, I was trying to make adjustments to the camera, and I can't see anything because I am a blue-eyed devil, so I can see in the dark pretty well right up until I look right down the barrel of his roof lights, or I look at the monitor, which is about 18 inches from my face, which is significantly brighter than anything else out here. So there we go. There's that smooth orange glow that we're used to. I don't know what kind of Kelvin. I don't know what the Kelvin we're working with when we're dealing with these Costco lights, but it's pretty warm. That is maximum zoomatage. We're also taking this opportunity. It's a Wheelin Wednesday. Wheelin Wednesday. I would love to have a rant, but it's my son's birthday. He's 21. So I got to go out to one of my favorite fish restaurants, and I got to eat a really delicious fish sandwich. So overall, we've had some quality off-screen content today. Yeah, it is definitely the overhead lights, because look how crispy the cricketon. Look how crispy the lights are on the roof of this. Do we have Dig? Oh no, Dig is here. Dig is there. I accidentally turned his lights off. Oh, lighting on demand, everybody. Oh, how I've missed ye, thee, he. Just got to remember where Dig is. Oh, the Dig is working so good. A20 CLS up in there. We got them rock lights. It really does make a difference. I tell people, if you're gonna mess around driving in the darkness, start with rock lights. They make the biggest difference. Oh, look at that! Look at that good boy. I had to wait for it to get proper dark so that the temperature would drop down below 90 degrees. There is a big difference when the sun is not trying to bake you anymore. I'm right here, middle of the spot, trying to get almost there. I was trying to remember which one of these buttons or levers makes this thing go into a big overdrive. I think it's DT4. I wasn't going to try it mid-climb. Oh, so good. So good. Look at those differences in color. His lights are blue. Right at the barrel here. Oh, that's good. I have one of those little Rubbermaid hefty Project Source. I think they're 6.5 quart bins. I don't have one of those. I have 40 of those. They're like my parts bins. You've probably seen them on the bench at some point. I have one that is quite literally almost filled with LEDs. And it's at moments like this where I'm like, why don't you have more rigs with lights on them? It's 24 hours in a day, baby. We got to drive out of the tunnel. We got to drive out of that tunnel and see how many cobwebs we can clear out. We got to drive out of all the tunnels. We gotta get scenic, man. You know what we also need? We need another tunnel. And I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I have this thing about tunnels and bridges. I don't know if you know, but I definitely do. Ooh, I just ran over a cricket. So y'all are helping participate in another grand experiment. I can't see. No, there we go. We got it. In another grand experiment, let there be light, which is 4K. 4K. I took the money that I make off of ads and memberships, bless you one and all, and I spent more money on stuff that's not RC. I spent money on this stuff. I like watching the histogram go crazy. On this stuff, because what I lack on my editing station is enough space to edit 4K. Let me put it into terms for people who don't know anything about video production. That's cool. I get it. Put fairly simply, this camera, the camera that you're visually seeing out of right now, has a 256 gigabyte memory card in it. They go up to like a terabyte. On a 256 gigabyte card, when shooting in 1080, which is what I shoot at every day because I can't afford the storage space basically, you can get about 28 hours of footage on one card. That's not a problem. I'm not in the business of shooting 28 hours all in one shot. In 4K, you can shoot 4 hours. So it's 4 times the pixels, but it's 7 times as much memory to fit it. So we are initiating the 4K experiment. We initiated a 4K experiment at one point, but it was way back. His windshield looks crazy. Is that spider webs? Did he just drag spider webs? Look at how sparkly his windshield is, or is that just scratches? I think it's a little bit of both. We initiated a bit of a 4K experiment some time ago, well over a year ago, back when all we had to work with was an iPhone. So, oh no, oh no, I can't see the lights. Did we roll it in the tunnel? Am I gonna have to pull him out of there with a rake? I wish that I could have captured that on a form of video, because fully Austin Powers it on the side, facing transverse in the tunnel, almost touching each side. Luckily, the tunnel's a little wider than he is long. Need a little dig there, but I managed to not break anything. So I mean, that's something. So 4K on the cameras, we're gonna see how this goes, because I was under the assumption, I think it's this one, that 4K. I'm like, 4K. It's 4 times. It'll be 4 times the size. It'll be no problem. As I learned rather quickly, it is not. But we are also going to go. I've made this analogy before, but you would have had to have caught all the Pokemon to have heard this analogy before, which is, why is one of those LEDs flickering? Slow-mo guys, Gavin, Dan, record everything archivally, back to when they first started making YouTube videos, on like these massive tape drives, because they have so much data, because when they shoot in slow-mo, like, it'll be 250 gigabytes for like 30 seconds or whatever. I am quite near literally the opposite of that, to which is where we're going to be living fast and funky free if the 4K experiment works. Why do you want to shoot in 4K, you ask? You're still going to upload in 1080. I am still going to upload in 1080. The point of the 4K is for the edit. because there's 4 times as many pixels. Like right here, I can cut in real tight on the vehicle, right? Leave out the stuff we don't want to see, like you know, plugs, and fences, and whatnot. We gotta go. It's my only RC8, so trying to. Oh no! The words that I was searching for is trying to remember what all the controls do happened, and when I reached for the dig and almost turned the lights off. Because my lights are where my dig usually is. Oh, it is cobwebs. It's not the windshield. So, I mean, we will see where we end up on the whole, as it's a whole different experience. Like the frame is different. The frame is different. I run pretty much the same lens on everything. Like this is all the way in, but now we're gonna get a lot less light. So we're gonna go back to the wide. Look how much more gold. That gold tone comes from shooting real wide angle. Oh, he's great, man. A little pivot there. Come across the top over here. Oh, it's nice. What a nice night to be out. But, oh, last time we were out here in the dark, I'm resting my feet on Anomaly over here. Every bit as many crickets as there were before, maybe more. Hopefully the mic isn't blotting out how many of them are out here doing their cricket things. You keep a little bit of steady input, and maybe we'll keep the rear end from swapping. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Because if we're going to make a 4K test, we might as well make a 4K test at night. Look, Squidward. I'm testing the 4K at night. The camera also makes some things glow. That little pile of debris over there, what in that pile of debris is glowing so much? Oh, did I knock it? Yeah, I did. I'll just chalk that up to not being able to see it. It's fine. Oh, nice. Nice, pretty good. Little dig. Little dig sidle. There we go. Oh. It's nice. They're just really, genuinely are. So many crickets. So many crickets. Can't see the other side at all. We're good. We're good. Wish I could pull zoom and drive at the same time. We all need. Oh, look at it through the bridge. That's cool. That's cool. Rock lights, that's pretty cool. We all need Goro arms, don't we? Wouldn't, like, imagine the YouTube quality if I just had Goro arms. They can be smaller. I don't need 4 arms that are the same size. I don't need a quartet of arms. I do need 2 forearms that are the same size. I don't need the number 4 arms that are the same size. I can have 2 smaller ones. Honestly, if my second set of arms was about half the size of my current set of arms, I could fit them under a coat. And also, I think they could handle the controller pretty well. And we would be an insect, then. So we'd have 6 limbs. We make that? Probably. Oh, he's so nice. It's such a nice evening. We're going to try the harder line. Why not? And I was gonna move, but then I realized I can just zoom. So we'll just zoom. Ooh. Gonna have to get right. So there's a dropout right here. We're gonna drive by monitor. I don't know if we are gonna be able to pull that front end back over. I think I got too angled out. Let's try digging it. No, slid too far down. Not unexpectedly. And yeah, it's a lot more apparent from this side. We can I think we... Those are real... Oh, I looked right into the barrel of those. Oh, it's just a sequence of purple-red dots. Should have no problem. This is the cheat. This is the cheat line through here. Yeah, not a lot of difficulty there. Let's swing it around. Nice little dig. Okay, that's a cliff. Let's try this cut right here. Just come down right here. Nice. That's good so far. Is that a nighttime helicopter? Well, you don't get that every day. Thankfully. Oh, it's good. It's good in 4K. I mean, I hope it looks as good as I want it to, you know, or something approaching. The real fun part of the RC8X is watching the battery go down. Made sure everything was fresh charged. Camera's fresh charged. Field view monitor is fresh charged. Controller, our Genum, we're all freshly charged. I'm a little sleepy. We're closer to bedtime than we are to wakey time. But we should all be freshly charged. So we were at 8.6 volts on the transmitter pack. We're in 20-ish minutes overall. We are at 8.1 volts. It's like a quarter of the battery gone. I think, you know what? Oh, look at that shadow. That's a good shadow. I came in too low. He will set it back down. I missed my dig there. Not I miss having it, I actually physically missed the button. Is this a big OD moment? Might be. Or not. I'll just blame it on not being able to see it. That works. What I'm having is a great time. Yeah, it was just getting a lot of overload there. Yeah, it's not a drive issue. It's not one end out driving the other, it doesn't feel like. I'm just getting some, like, a little weird floppiness. I'll try to run over that cricket. See him out there on the point? He's right in the lights. He got out of the way. Ooh, that's not going to end well. Hey. Totally counts. If you land it, if you come up on fours, you meant to do that. So we'll just go with that. Ah. Ooh. That was nice. I did not expect. Is that gonna pull? Ooh, that's a slidey. No. Man, now we gotta drive up all the way and get the other one. That's the rules. Oh, it's big O. That's why it sounds weird. I don't think, there we go. Just had to get the second one. I don't think I have my endpoint. It's just, oh, focus. There we go. I don't think I have my endpoint on my dig servo just quite perfect. It's like 1 or 2% off in the dig direction, in the lock direction. You know, I would say that I'll get to it, but let's be honest. Oh yeah. I was gonna say that I would say I would get to it, but Did we just do that in two-wheel drive? Yeah, we did. Wow. I mean, if you want to talk about positive points, yeah, that front is not engaged at all. All right, I just went up a couple. Let's see. Yeah, I just went up a couple percent. Very, I guess. What's the word that I'm hunting for? Irresponsible. Yeah, I think irresponsible is accurate. Reached down to grab one of those golf balls after it rolled to a stop and stuck my arm right in a black widow web, and there was indeed a black widow in it. But luckily, she wasn't trapped or anything, so she just scuttled. What a spider, scurry, scuttle. I think a spider would scuttle. Scuttled away. Boy, when the front wheels are engaged all the time, four-wheel drive drive's pretty good. In these sorts of environments, four-wheel drive really works. Not bad for a trail truck, I always think. Coming across the backside here, trying not to roll in. Can't see nothing. Driving by monitor here. Oh, that is right down the muzzle. For anyone curious, RC four-wheel drive for the lights on the roof. But I want to say the headlights, hold on. Oh, hey. Now it's just a bunch of blue dots. I want to say that the headlights are just Amazon. The rock lights are Amazon as well. The RC four-wheel drive little rack there is pretty nice, and an amazing color match, unintentional color match there on the lights. Oh, look at those rock lights. I don't know why the first thing I adjusted was dig when it was becoming pretty readily clear to me that it was the overdrive servo that was out of adjustment. Dig was popping out as well, but it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. And we have stayed, at least in my terrible night eye, it looks like we're staying reasonably in focus. Reasonably. When you hear trucks in the night, and also the telltale jangle of a manhole cover. What is that? You know somebody's having a good night. You know somebody's having a good night. I'm gonna go high, I think. Does someone have a car that's powered by a jet? That's so bright. Nice. Oh, look. A tunnel. Oh, look how golden that is. That's so golden. How spiderwebby. Now, oh, I was gonna say not bad. You can see the vertical leaf going on over there on the other side. We'll try to dodge that a little bit. One of the very first things that was, oh, you picked up a bunch. One of the very first things ever built out here. Mostly broken cinder block up under there. Never really set much of it in with concrete except a little end out here at the beast. The little this guy over here, you see the potholes forming. Although in some of these, like the differential between light and shadow, this will be really interesting. And then again, we get the second fun part of this. I get to edit it. See how this comes out. Oh, he's just all spider webs. It's like a bird nest on the hood. Yeah, this was paper thin. I can't even call it concrete. Not in clear conscience and with a straight face could I call it concrete. It is paper thin, and it is dirt and Portland, not even mixed in a decent ratio. So we shouldn't be able to hit any more web if we go through the same line. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Come out the other side. We'll drop down. We'll head back over the other way. It's still like, it's nice. At the same time, it's still hot. Still schwitzing. Okay. Blindly driving towards the pond. I am trying to see the lights. Okay, that was almost in the pond. Nope, I can't see a single thing. Something about my overwhelming desire to sit and just stay sat. Let's see. How long is it going to take us to get over there? It's pretty big. It's pretty big. How bright are the lights from a distance? Oh, he's just like a little ball of light over there. That was so weird. Oh, I was like, why does it look like I can't see one of his headlights? Because it's got spider webs and, oh, those are widow webs. Yeah. This is how you can tell. They are powerful. Yeah. Oh, there was just a little cool breeze right there. What I need to do, desperately, is clean up his wiring and install a second switch or get all of the wire. I bought JST Y adapters, I don't know how long ago. Has to be like 4 or 5 months ago, so that I could put all of his lights to be configured on a switch. As it is right now, as you can see, his rock lights are plugged into the receiver and his main lights are on a remote switch, so I can turn them on and off. I like to watch the histogram jump when his lights turn on. The wiring inside there, you know, it's a Phoenix. 3 servos, a motor, a light bar, headlights, rock lights. It's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. I owe it to myself as much as anyone else to get in there and do something about that wiring. But then what I'll do is we'll take him back in the shop and we will blow him off with the compressor, and we will unquestionably forget that any of this ever happened. I'll be like, oh, I should set those endpoints correctly. I should do a whole lot of things. What was that? I don't like night screamers. I don't like things that scream at night. I already forgot what I'm forgetting about. Oh, right. The cleaning up the wiring. No, I will see something shiny and I will bounce over to that. Oh, look at that. Oh, cinematic. You know what would make it more cinematic? Yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. I want, don't get your fingers in the way. Oh, that's real good. That's real good. I said this last time I was out here. I'm not particularly afraid of spiders or snakes or the dark. I don't feel like I have a lot in the way of phobias. At least not off the top of my head. But some of us sitting out on a bucket here amongst the rocks, I don't even know how well we can pan out on this because we're on the 4K. We can get it about right there. The mystery of the Costco lights, you see them? See the little spots of glimmer? See them out there? Apparently, they have such low power draw that they never really go, some of them never go all the way off. Out along the fence line, you'll see a bunch of them over there, right? It's wild. It's wild, right? The only way to get them to go off is to unplug them completely. There's a dichotomy. There's a nice nighttime dichotomy here, which is, it's just relaxing to sit on my trusty bucket out here in the canyon, one of my very favorite places in the world. But at the same time, phobias, right? Irrational fears. I'm sitting on a bucket out in the middle of in the middle of the open, with very dark, like that's over there. What about over here? Yeah. You know, there's like, come on. Come on. There we go. There's like a werebear, right? Owlbear? Something bear related. There's no chance. But there's not zero chance. Could be a werebear out there. So, on this, as I take you from my evening into your evening, I invite you to watch out for werebears for sure, and owlbears, bears of all kinds. And we look forward to seeing you again here soon from the canyon. We are down to, this is going to blow them. We're down to, come on, focus. Nope. I can't get far enough away. My arms aren't long enough. We're down to 8 volts. Now I really can't see. Okay, get some motion, pull a focus. Focus. I guess we're just going to blur this one out into the night. Oh, we've got a nice camera artifact there. That's kind of nice. Maybe if we move a little bit, tighten it up. A little tighten on the focus. That's good enough. Deep. Thanks so much for joining me here for a nice, mildly sweaty evening ramble on a lovely evening. Thank you for joining me on a Wednesday, you loyal few. Look forward to seeing you in whatever comes next. Thank you for joining us here in the canyon on this wonderful evening. See, like right there, most of the crickets got quiet, except for the one. That's owlbear, right? Werebear is a different thing. I look forward to seeing you next time. In between now and when we meet again, please one and all do your very best to have a good one, everybody. We will see you again here from the canyon, hopefully sooner than later. And we have the ability to just do one of these.